guy's a maniac. Why'd he find me?
Alright then, boy, welcome back to another episode of Constructor 2 Street Wars. I am Let 'em Come in it, and without further ado...
We got a problem out in the sticks that you're gonna fix for us. Joey the Runt Pantoni and Limp Lenny have joined forces in order to take over a two-bit town called Cripples Bend. Our stoolie tells us that Lenny has a funeral home full of gold bullion extorted from the local prospectors. We want you to get an army together and get that gold for us.
Okay, so this is level
Start
2.
out by making us look legitimate. Build a small parade of businesses as a cover for our organization. Build a quack's office, a peep show, a soup kitchen, and a drinking den. We're gonna need some good men, so get them to breed us some workers. Don't attack the enemy until we tell you. Is that understood?
Okay, so this is the second level now of Constructor 2. And it looks like I've been thrown in right at the very deep end. Reds have started building immediately. Blues have... my luminal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No less than 6 vicious murderous gangsters who I have to take out later in the game, I expect. Well, things could be worse, I guess. So let's start building in vain, I guess. Okay, now I have a plan. I'm going to take over these areas, and I'm going to build this into just a cache area. This is just going to be some properties, which I'm going to upgrade, and put all the bums in and make a bit of money. Oh, that reminds me, this is also the first episode back after Christmas and New Year, so happy bloody New Year to you, and I hope you had a merry enough Christmas. Oh, that's too noisy. I'm going to move away from here because it's doing my head in, the sound. What are they actually building here? Cement works, and they've already built a big drinking den. Charlie Bellend. Nice. Nice, quite direct, quite on the knuckle there. Okay, let's get people in here. Just want you to give me some cash, so I don't care about your reproductive value. Your baby making skills are of no use to me at the moment. All of you, Carl Ubend. Oh look, I've got a barrel delivered to my property already. To my HQ rather. Because nothing quite says I'm rich and powerful and can do you over like a big flaming oil drum on your land, does it? Bring that over here, Carl Pickles. You useless specimen of a man. How far away can I get that from here? Oh, not very. It's okay, that'll do. That'll do. Marks my territory well enough. Oh, I need to bring someone in here. Okay, so meanwhile, they'll get building them. What I want to do is force the enemy basically to buy another plot of land and that they can all build on, rather than allowing them. Because if I buy another plot of land right here, right now, Max Squits. Oh, I just get distracted by these guys' names. If I buy another plot of land right here, right now, what's going to happen is they're going to come and build on it, which I don't want. How much money have I got? 45 grand. I could probably build that nicely and get away with it, and whack a load of houses around the outside quickly. That might be a better way of doing it, but then I'll be absolutely cash strapped. I won't be able to upgrade any of these houses if I do that. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait a little while until they get itchy feet, itchy trigger fingers, and build. There you go. Blue have bought that land over there, and the Reds will not making very good use of the land usage, might I just add, but they can all build happily on that land over there and not bother me for a little while. In the meantime, I'm going to just show you exactly what you have to build. I'm going to need a drinking den, which I can build in this corner. Ooh, that's useful. Look, I can actually look at the lay of the land without actually buying it. Sort of. I'm going to need a gadget factory, and I'm going to need a brickyard right there. This is what I found out, something I didn't know until last time, is also if you build on the enemy land like I showed, it will cost you double the price. Look at this useless wastage of land. You can't get anything in there. Actually, maybe you can get a drinking den in there. Yes, you can. So that's 8 grand, and it's only 4 grand on my land. Also, shout out to the Pagan Cornflake, who was telling me last time, whatever you end the mission on, money-wise, from the last level, it will roll over. So what you want to do is make sure you have as much cash in the bank before you complete the level. Okay, what are Blues doing? They built themselves a gadget factory. I'm thinking they're going to stay out the way for a while. These guys, they haven't been tempted to build on another plot of land yet, so I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm going to assume the Reds aren't going to be a massive threat to me yet, and I'm just going to try and build up very quickly. So, first things first, let's get ourselves a drinking den. I want a little bit of space, just so I can build a still and a few other things to upgrade it. And I'm going to need a factory. I'm going to need a gadget factory. That would go nicely there. You boys get in here. What else? How much money have I got? 3,000. I don't want to build. See, that will go nicely here. Now I've kind of lined it up perfectly. And then the rest of that can be taken up by houses, I think. But at the moment, I don't want to do that. I want to get you in here, get Mr. Slob. Who are you? Brutus Sausage, yes. Brutus Sausage living in Noodle Plaza. That sounds about right. And I want you to get me some of those geezers. Some workers, that's what I'm going to need. Oh, I'm surprised I haven't been delivered another big steaming barrel of flaming oil yet. Okay, the Reds are just kind of sitting tight. They haven't bought anything. Blues are dangerous. Clawed frontage. I don't think you'd be a match for 6 gangsters somehow. There's an abundance of bums hanging around here, which I want to claim. I want to get them all in these houses once they're done up, once they're up a level. First, I need to build a gadget factory, obviously, and then I need the ovens to upgrade these areas. Okay, this already has been a lot harder than the first constructor, I have to say. They're up. See, this is what I mean. The computer is cheating. Look, how are they upgrading this? They haven't got a gadget factory, so there's no way they could upgrade their drinking den. Well, I never. Oh, there's another barrel for me. Joyous occasion.
Yes, sir.
Momentous, joyous occasion.
Okay.
Give me the barrel. Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to build a few stills. Or ovens, rather. I don't want stills. Stills are for your drinking dens to upgrade them to distilleries. Let's have that on the corner over here. Let's see how far away I can get without that flame dying. Yeah, bring it back in a little bit. Bring it over here. Bring it over a little bit more even. There we go. That's got a wider area that it'll get there. The higher up the flame is, the better the area span you can show that you own is. So when I get another barrel, I'll put it here, and then it will flame that one up as well. God knows why. Apparently it's just to tell everyone that you own the area. Oh, ovens are quite cheap, actually. I didn't realise that. But it cost me 4 grand to upgrade these dirty, slobby buildings, which I could be more excited about. 4 grand's a lot of money. Okay, but I'm going to go and steal. Well, they built a brick factory as well. These guys are like ploughing along. Why? Why do you need a brick factory? You don't have any brick buildings. I am quite glad that everyone's leaving alone this area, though, at the moment, I have to say. Okay, so we'll have an oven now. Oh, I forget from Constructor 1, you actually have to... Constructor 2, you actually have to go to this area and place your things. It's like a separate tab, which is a bit confusing. What are you complaining about? You know what, I did this earlier and it stalled, so I just want to blooming save it. Let's save it over here. Level 2. Oh, almost click restart. Now, what's your problem? Yeah, you want some subways. Hudson's suspect. I wonder how they did it. Must have, whether they had loads of randomized names, they must have drawn out millions and millions of names, I guess. Or written out a good 100 of them and had them placed at random order throughout the game, I guess. Right, what's going on? Why are you upgrade? Yeah, go. Call someone over here. You know, I'm just going to get this done. Why haven't you... What's going on? What's going on? You should have done the ovens. Oh, he's already delivering one. Vern Gummer. Yep, I can upgrade this as well. I'm just going to get this done as soon as possible. Where's the builder? Coming over here. And I want to get this one upgraded as well, once I've delivered that. And then as soon as that's gone, I'm going to get all the bums in here and start making some cash, hopefully. Yeah, you're producing babies. Meanwhile, they're taking a long time. Long time to produce things. Okay, I've got that. That's already built. Gadget. You can do it from the gadget factory as well, apparently. That's okay. Every time you do it, I have to bring it up. Okay, that's upgraded. That is going to be upgraded now as well. You... Ooh, 4 grand. And call in the boss. So yeah, I'm strapped for cash already, you see. I'm going to have to wait until I've got a fair bit more moolah before I can do anything there. Red's coming along nicely by the looks of things, which I don't actually want to happen. Blues are also being a pain in the arse. They're building things which I don't really want them to do. I'd rather they just stayed in their area and didn't do anything. Okay, that's upgraded. Why are you not upgrading? I don't want you in the house, I want you in the garden. You ravenous Dinlo. Okay, meanwhile, let's get all these bums that are falling around the place. I want 3 or 4 of them, to be precise. Did you just go down the subway, you lazy bastard? Pick him up.
Okay.
Pick him up. What are you doing? Pick him up. Drop him here. Where's the other guy gone? I've knocked out a bum, but I can't find him.
Yes, sir. Get him.
Find a different one then. There he is. He's just fallen asleep behind the subway. In you go. And once you've done that, I'll get you as well. Is he already going in mine? No, he's not. He's not going in there just yet. Grab him. Pick him up.
Okay.
And drop him in. I think I can afford to get one more. Get him here. Bring him to the... What is this? This is a calf, isn't it? That's the 2nd level. I could upgrade it even further. If I was to install electric lights, I could turn it into a restaurant. Which I could actually do. I might well actually do that. Meanwhile, I want to check. I want to stop the police interest going up too high. Put these all at 30%. If you don't do this early, then you're going to gain trouble. Get into trouble, you'll have the police come and shut you down. Let's have that at 38. Roughly, you want to keep them around roughly about 40, but I'm just going to conduct a bit of an experiment with this one. If you do it right from the get-go, you're usually in better stead. I wish they wouldn't all go in there at the same time, though. See, a tax bill of 10 grand. Oh, blimmin' hell. Don't stand a chance. Okay. Where was that just flashing? I'm just going to get that done now. Just pay this monkey off my back as soon as it comes along. Yes, the blues. See, the blues are already starting to cause trouble. The reds are building on their land as well for some reason. It's all going... It's getting very chaotic. Yeah, I paid my tax bill and I've just got another 10 grand in the bank somehow. Okay, I'm going to capitalise on this while I have the chance. I'm going to build a brickyard. And I'm going to start building these houses as well. Just to stop anyone else building on my land. Oh, I don't have the room. I do have the room. Okay, so it'll be 3. Right, I don't want that. I can hear I see that fire. I see that. Always the slobs. It was Brutus sausage. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, but if I build these level 2 huts, what's going to happen is I'm not going to have any tenants to put in them. Which means I'm going to need to upgrade your place as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How are we doing? Police interest. Police interest isn't too bad. See, this is a cash cow. I'm making some good cash off this. What I want to do is I want to upgrade this. So that means... What do I need? I think it's a still. Yeah, I'll have a still. I'll have get a worker in here. I'm going to upgrade this and I'll get some level 2 tenants on the go. Just 2 of them, just so I can get... Ooh, yeah, see, you're right at the top of where you're right at the top of the tree for getting another tenant ready. Not a tenant, a builder. I also want another fixer. I need 2 spare workers for that. I'll call one back in there just so I can keep an eye on everything. Where did my fixer go? There he is. Okay, so next thing's next. I've got the still. I want to install that in the garden, and then I want to upgrade this. It is a still, yes, good. That's going to be another 4 grand, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to need it. Blues and reds are attacking each other. That's fine. I really wish I hadn't built there. I really wish they had just gone away and built somewhere else. What can you do, though? Look at this empire they've got going on up here. Too much, if you ask me. Okay, you can see immediately this game is a lot harder than Constructor 1. I can tell you that for nothing. Just want to check how much the police interest goes up when all 4 of these fuddy-duddies go in here. That's not too bad. I think I've got a grip on it. Let's hope so anyway. This needs to go up to 40. Don't want any trouble. Don't want to be shut down, that's for sure. Now, let's upgrade your building. That's 4 grand. Yep, that's fine. You come in here. Oh, you knobheads. This is really annoying. I can't attack the blues either until they say I can. And they've just built there as well. Wow. Wow, this is going quickly. What can I do? I've got to... I can't build on that anymore then. I've got this estate over here, looks like. I could take that instead. I kind of wanted the cheaper one though. Iron Rod, Black Mill. Yeah, Offal Square. Palace Lane. Look boys, you're going to have to slow down with all your building because there just isn't going to be enough room. Doss House. Whatever that is. I think though, later on in the game, or later on in this mission, that you have to take over some of their properties. You have to come and sack them and steal them. So I'm not going to be too annoyed. Because these can all become mine. And I'll sell them off. And, or maybe I won't sell them off. Maybe I'll keep them. Probably will sell them off though. Right, once you give me another worker, I am going to build one level 2 area on here. Just so I can get on with the next part. Peep show. Let's have that. Do I want to do it yet though? He's not gonna. It's gonna take him like 200 and something days, and I'm gonna have to exterminate the house. So I'm gonna get rats and infestations in there. I'm just gonna leave it for the time being. I'm just gonna sit here and make cash. Oh, it's going up too high for my liking. Get up to 40. Get up 50%-ish. Keep it up. Don't want to be shut down. It's my only legitimate source of cash at the moment. I can have you still building workers. Ah, but is the mission going to tell me...
Out by making us look legitimate.
No, I've got a drinking den, that's fine. Sometimes if you build a drinking den and then you upgrade it to a brewery, it doesn't count as the mission being complete. Very occasionally. It's a picky game. Very picky game. Okay, it needs a level 2 tenant. How far away are you? 30. I'm going to build that now, and I'm going to get you on the job. And let's just hope it doesn't get infested. Quack or Peep Show. They're both fairly similar floor plans. Let's just build that here. This is the thing. See, it cost me double to build on their lands, but it doesn't cost them double to build on my lands, I expect. Because they've just got cat. Unless... Yeah, that's annoying. They've also built, look, a little dog hut here. Which means if I go in there and try and attack that, the dog will come out and attack me. Very useful things to have. They keep enemy off your land. So I can put one in my gadget factory. If I start to get any of these guys start to attack me, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yes, too many bums. 62. Let's keep it up. Let's bring this police interest right down now. If I bring this up, I should be able to reduce the amount of people. Amount of interest in my area. Okay, let's get some level 2 tenants on the go. We've got 300 and something other days. Probably is going to get a problem in there, but I don't care. It's better that than having to spend double on having to build on enemy land. So, what I want to do now, I'm going to start working my way away at this mission. I've got 2 here. Let's get another fixer.
My respects
to you, Bob Stool.
Of course.
In you come. Keep these places, keep them looking good. Keep them looking good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to want to take these over. I can't attack them though at the moment, or I'm going to lose the mission. What are they building? Peep Show. They're going up in the world. I need to go up in the world. I just wanted a small estate, really. Is there any small estates left? There's one over here. Rusty Rod. Black Mill. That's massive. Combustion Lane. See, that is cheap. That I want. I'll take that. And what do I want? I want... How much land have I got? I could build like 2 of these on here. I don't have the tenants for it. I simply do not have the tenants for it at the moment. You, give me some more. Meanwhile, I want to stop them doing anything on my land. Also, kind of going to want a hospital at some point, I expect. So let's have, what did I not? I need the quack. I built the peep show, so I'm going to need the quack. Yeah, let's just get these functional. I'm going to want another area to make some cash on. So you, and I want another level 2 tenant as well. So once these are done, I can just get some other factories off the back of there probably. But these I want as businesses. Give me some cold hard cash, people. In the meantime, what else I can see? I've got enough room to build a hospital on the back of here, or I could build. Probably going to need another factory at some point, so see that would fit nicely as well. There's too many bums here. I just want to make sure if this goes up even higher, I'm going to have to take some of these guys out and move them elsewhere. If I get any blue police badges, it's going to be danger zone. Okay, how far away are we from getting you guys? 173, 124. Ooh, it's going to be right on the line as to whether that gets infested with cockroaches or not. But I should have two more come up just about in the right time to bring these guys in here. Get them all breeding workers. So I've built them. Now I just need to build workers, and I can move on to the second stage of the mission. Okay, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Okay, what about... Yeah, it's not getting out of control. I mean, it's pretty bad. See, it is going down. It is going down. It's going down. It's going down. That's good, because I need to start making a bit more cash in a minute. Okay, let's just speed things up. Ooh, the Reds have bought that area as well. There's literally going to be nothing left for anyone to buy soon. Let's speed this game up until until I've got another level 2 tenant. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, and stop. I want someone who can... Oh, they're pretty good. They're all pretty good. And I'm going to get you, because although your repro isn't as good as the other guy, everything else is better. I want you to build me workers. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Now I've got loads of trouble over here. Boom, boom. This is the worst. This is the worst thing about this. You've got to balance getting police interest in your buildings as well. He's a much better tenant than him. He's a much better tenant. Breed me workers. And you, breed me workers as well. Where are you? I don't want them all. I don't want them all doing it though, do I? Come on, the police interest has to go down. Please, please go down. Right, I'm gonna have to whack this right up to like 90%. 81, 90. I'm gonna be making no cash off these, but it should save me. Let's hope. Okay, so who else was the other one I needed to get breeding workers? Probably these guys. Okay. I'll leave you just doing one more level 2 tenant. You can breed a worker as well. And this should be the mission. Should be the mission complete. Maybe I need to breed a couple more of them. Workers, workers, workers. Workers for you as well. Does he want every single building to be doing workers, maybe? Let's see. Maybe he does, but I'm going to wait until I've got one more level 2 tenant before I do that. 2 more level 2 tenants. Workers. You're doing level 2 tenants. You can go to workers. Ah, there we go.
Now we want you to cause a few accidents for Joey the Runt without getting caught. Build 4 soup kitchens as near as possible to his business interests. But don't put tenants inside and don't repair them.
Ah, yes.
After they burn down and explode, you get $2 grand for each of that schmuck's buildings that are damaged by the blast.
So this is where the fun starts. This is where I can actually start destroying the red team. Now what I want to do is get as close as possible to them. See, there isn't many buildings here. I want to get as close as possible to them, and then I want to start building on their land. Right, good. That's going down. I can actually start to do something about that soon. I'm going to leave everyone. Oh, I've got another barrel as well. Joyous. Now, you come in here. Let's deal with this barrel first. Let's bring that over here and bring it over to this area. So what I want to do is I'm going to have to buy an estate. It looks like here is the best place, and build it right next to here. In the meantime, I want to do that kind of... I want to do that sharpish. It's a lot of money. It's a hell of a lot of money. But I should gain a lot of money by building these, what do they say, soup kitchens? Yeah. Build them as small as possible. That's what I want to see. Where's this barrel? There it is.
Yes, sir.
Bring it over here.
Okay.
Bring it over a little bit closer over this way. Now I've got one upgraded business. What do I need to upgrade you? 2 beds. Right, let's do that, and then I can start putting some of the bums on this area. He hasn't upgraded these, so they won't use his area. I want some beds. 2. Bring you in there. I want to start bringing the attention down on these guys. Ooh, I've got very little cash. If I have to pay any bills right now, I'm not going to be very happy. Oh yeah, so don't put any tenants in them, of course. Come on, back over here. You come over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to upgrade that. Did this barrel work? No, it didn't really work, did it?
Okay.
Bring it back a little bit closer this way.
Okay.
There we go. Much better. Much better placement. Okay. This... I'll be wrapping up soon on this level, or for this episode anyway. I'm going to leave it. Oh, look. Perfect. Building on my team. Building on my land. Exactly what I wanted. I don't know if you have to build 4 at once.
Okay.
It just says build 4. So, I'm just going to see. Once I've built that, I'm going to build another 3 all at once, I think. Because I might be able to, I think you might be able to eke it out. And if you get them to all explode one after the other, you might be able to cause more damage and get more cash. So I'm going to try and trick it into giving me more money. Okay, how are we doing? I want to bring the police interest right down to about here. And then I want to start using it again. Once I've got about, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 workers. Then I'm going to do something about that. Let's have these beds. Let's install them. Turn this into a brothel. I wonder what the game rating for this was like. Building brothels and things. It was a more innocent time. You could get away with much more in video games. Killing people with gangsters and building brothels. I guess if it's all in cartoony 3D graphics, you're well in your right, apparently. This would have been way too complicated for like 12-year-olds to play. I remember having trouble with the original Constructor. I mean, this would have just been ball-numbingly hard. Reds are starting to get savvy, and they're also putting dog kennels around the area. Oh, they're putting it on their expensive areas. They don't want anyone taking that away from them. On their expensive houses. I don't know how to get rid of dogs on this. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. Maybe it's one of the undesirables can kill them. How much is it going to cost me to upgrade this? It's going to need 6 grand. I'll be able to get that once this burns down. It's not close enough to burning down. They do say I could get some dead bodies.
Now we want.
Does that mean I can start attacking the Reds? Potentially. But I don't have any gangsters, and I don't have any other people that would do me that favour. Right, once you've had them, once you've built those guys, I'm going to turn you back into creating tenants. Level 1s, level 2s. I've certainly got enough level 2 tenants now. So you can go back to cash. You can go back to cash. What are you building? Workers. Don't mind if you carry on doing that. You're doing workers as well. Don't mind if you do that. You're also doing workers. That's fine. You can go back to doing cash. And you start building up some money again. Where have I just lost all that cash from, might I just ask? I do not know. Anyway, I think this is probably a good place to wrap it up. So, as always, I have been Let 'Em Come In It. I'm going to deal with you later. Just shut up. If you have enjoyed this playthrough or this episode, do consider subscribing to my channel or liking the video as well. That always helps me. Or even disliking if you didn't like it. That also kind of helps in my statistics. Comment on the video as well if have you been playing Constructor, if I've missed anything, if there's any little tips or tricks you know about that I do not. Do please let me know. So, until next time, thank you and good night.